Tape www.suividecolosénégal.com. À École au Sénégal, c'est facile, tu n'as qu'à te connecter. Tape École au Sénégal, les leçons sont beaucoup plus détaillées.
Now let's go. That is, those are the 5 groups for the addition. Those are the 5 groups for the category of additions or the add-ups. Okay, now let's go to the take out, the take away, the removal. There are 2 groups. Remember we said altogether for plurals there are 7. So now we've done the 5s that just all you have to do is just add. Now let's go to the 2 groups of taking off, removing, taking away, wiping off. There are 2. The first one is a Y. Because we looked at it in the first group, we had a Y. Remember, I said with the Y that if it ends with a Y, but that the letter before it is a vowel, you add an S. Now this is contrary to it. Okay, this is contrary to it. If the noun, si ce nom termine avec Y, la lettre Y, qu'est-ce qu'on fait? What do we do? Est-ce que ça serait pareil avec celui du premier groupe qu'on ajoute? No, why? Because the difference is once again, with the vowels and the consonants. If it's a vowel that comes before the Y, you add an S. But if it is a consonant that comes, s'il y a un consonne qui vient avant la lettre Y, qu'est-ce qu'on fait? We take out, on enlève. You wipe, you remove. So it becomes babies. You add I-E-S. It's not adding E-S. You're adding I-E-S. Take note. So babies. And then city becomes cities. You take away the Y. Story becomes stories. You're taking away the Y. Country becomes countries. You've taken away the Y. Party becomes parties. You take away the Y. Why? Because there's a consonant, there's a consonant, there's a consonant, there's a consonant, and there is a consonant. Yes. So on enlève le Y si la lettre qui vient juste avant le Y, un consonant. You know, you take it out. And then you add, vous ajoutez I-E-S. I-E-S. Please take note. Whereas if it were just B-A-B, that's a vowel, please the Y, it would just be S, base. Okay? Just so you know. And then for the last category, the last group of plurals, like noun plurals, that you have to again remove, you have the words or the nouns that end in F or FE. F or FE, F. If a word once again ends in F or FE, a noun, you remove the F or the FE and you replace it by VES. V-E-S, VES. So scarf becomes a scarves. Wolf becomes wolves. Leaf becomes leaves. And this is pronounced knife. Ce K est silencieux. The K is silent. It is never, jamais, 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 never, never, connive. It is not connive. It is knife. The K is silent. It is, so it becomes knives. And life becomes lives. Take note, it's not connive. This K is silent, so it becomes knife or knives. Okay? So you have taken off the FE, the FE, the F, the F, and the F. And you replace it with vest, 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 and vest. Scarf, une écharpe. Wolf, wolf. Leaf, une feuille d'un arbre. Knife, un couteau. Life, la vie. Okay, but there are exemptions to this though, to the F or the FE. For example, roof becomes roofs. It is not roofs, no, roofs. A cliff becomes cliffs. It's not clives, no. So these are exemptions. Roof, c'est le toit. The roof of my house. Le toit de ma maison. Roof. So it's roofs. These are exemptions parce que dans toute chose, il y a toujours des exceptions. So in this case, this F stays F. You just add an S. Cliff, c'est comme une petite colline. Cliff. You don't add, you just add an S. So these are some examples, and of course there are a bunch of other examples that you can figure out that you can practice to get to use them and to know them and to pronounce them. Okay, you have the regular, you add an S. It could be table, it could be chair, it becomes chairs, it could be pen that becomes pens, pencil becomes pencils. Those are girl that becomes girls. So those are numeral or regular nouns. They put them in plural, add an S. And of course I said that for the O, if it's a word that ends in a letter Y that has a vowel before, qu'il y a une voyelle avant la lettre Y, of course on ajoute simplement S, like bay becomes bays, and then when it's a word or a nom qui termine with an S or double S's or CH or SH or X or Z, you just simply add an ES or simply add ES to it, okay? And then the third group is, it's a word that ends with the letter O, but it has a consonant before the letter O, so it's a consonant plus the letter O, you add EX, except, il y a des exceptions, just like the F and the FE, the VES, exceptions for example, photo, piano. Okay, you don't add ES, you don't add ES. No, you simply add S. Pourquoi? Parce que ce sont les exceptions. They're just exceptions that you need to know. Okay, just exceptions you need to know. Photos, les photos, piano. There's no need to add ES, even though there is a consonant. There's a consonant before the letter O. But these are exemptions. No need for ES. Just so you know that, make sure you know this. It's important that you know these exemptions. Okay, so that you don't pronounce them and you don't write them wrongly. C'est important. Ça, c'est juste quelque chose, des mots qui sont réservés, qui ne changent pas. Okay, and then you have the vowel that the word that has, a vowel plus an O, and of course you add S to it. And then you have the second group that has, and that you take away, that you remove. Remove, ça signifie enlever. Take away, ça signifie enlever aussi, faire sortir. Et puis après, pas seulement d'enlever, mais on rajoute quelque chose de ce qu'on a enlevé. D'accord? And so, dans ce cas, quand on enlève Y, on ajoute IES, IES. Mais faites attention, be careful. It has to have a consonant before the last Y, before the letter, which is a Y. Okay, so once again, it's a consonant plus the letter Y that you take it off the letter Y and add IES. And then the last category is if the word or the noun ends in F or FE. You take off the F or the FE and add VES, ves. Except, once again, exemptions like roof, cliff. Okay, so these are the plural nouns. And of course, you'll be looking at some examples later that we're going to offer and I'm going to give. Okay, thank you.
Tape www.suividecolosénégal.com. À École au Sénégal.